Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Buffaloes will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Nebraska's offense will have the first possession of the game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. The Cornhuskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. Past the 45. There he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The Huskers look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw again. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got him in the flat. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffaloes offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Grabbed in the middle. It's 10. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. They boot it away. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Fires to the big fella. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And that wasn't easy. Hitch route on third down with tight coverage. The receiver doing a great job shielding the defender away from him, catching it and getting the first.
They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
On third down, he drops the throw. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. Now the lead is down to 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The offense changing the play. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Going to go out on a limb and say they have a lot of him plays. Throw the ball to him. Already over 100 yards receiving.
Keep it simple, stupid. Just find this guy and get him the football. Now, if you're on defense, it's
tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Husker. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself. Do you, David. and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Here's the pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Buffaloes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's looking to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Coffee. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
On the run, fires downfield. Picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. A strike downfield. At the 35, he's open. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Fires to the big fella. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy is becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The inside handoff. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
From the gun, the running back has it. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Extending the play. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by 11 over Duke. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Handoff to the single back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Hauls it in. Ripping through the defense. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Cornhuskers will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Makes his man miss. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Offense.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Line gets set, 1st down. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he can't make the connection on his 1st attempt. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The Huskers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He'll off one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Takes a hit as he fires. Finds his man. It's Tanner. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Leaves it with the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won.
Turning it on! And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And the Huskers have this offense rolling. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
That's a broken finger as a center.
USF looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Bulls. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
I was about to say they can't get on that shit.
Take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
2nd down, he'll throw it.
Ooh.
And the quarterback caught up to and
Cody
sacked
Poe got
the
back
ball.
there.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Well, that right tackle weak.
Can't we score?
All right tackle.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Pressure coming.
All
And
right
the
tackle, that's bad
incomplete
again.
pass will bring up 4th down.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Ooh.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Reads it, fires complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Skips away from pressure. He's going to take off. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
The hell?
Unloads quickly. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Sometimes you'll hear guys derisively say, well, he just piles up numbers. When the number gets close to 450, that's worth doing.
And that's why they throw it as much as they do, because they've got a difference maker playing the quarterback position. He gives them a chance to be explosive and light up the scoreboard.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Leaves it with the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easy.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And the defense holds.
Run it again, man.
No pickup at all on that play. All they need is 1 yard, and they got nothing on the last play. Into the end zone.
Fight for me, baby.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They add on to this lead, and it
Good
looks
for me
as
one
if
time.
they'll be moving to
Good for me
2-0.
2 times.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On the ground, it's Mueller. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Looking to throw, it's Isaac. Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep.
Block, good job. Cut. Edge. You gone. See you later, corner man.
Special teams. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
One click and gone, baby.
And he tacks on the extra point. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Looking for space. It's Mueller. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just 2
Freebie.
that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Freebie.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
And the Buffaloes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Isaac. Fires to the tight end. All down, but he
lost
has
that shit
enough to
that
move
bad.
the chains.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. He'll get it away and wisely kick it toward the sideline. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. On the option.
Oh, no.
Inside the 10. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Oh, no, man.
Anything to cut into this big lead.
I'm an idiot, bro.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal.
You got in?
And
Damn, you got in.
the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
On the
Oh, no.
9
and 12's up to blocking themselves.
Weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return.
Fucking
They'll
around.
get this drive started from the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it.
5'9". 5'9" foot that shit.
Plays. He has it all the way down to the 12.
Truly
they are
insane.
In no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Punch it out of the air. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Nebraska 69, Colorado 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of...
Ooh.
What a way to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
On that ass, baby.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't
found
gotten
a
rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Looking to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get it at 21.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Got his man quickly. That will be the
take a free time.
As they make the stop, and the clock has
GG,
expired
niggles.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Or 5 on third down is good. I'll take that. Turn the ball over twice as well. That's nasty work, ain't gonna lie. Versus the CPU, brother. Robin Moyer. What was the name, sir? 184 on 7 catches is nasty. How did Buck give up a sack, bro? 99 pass block power, 93 pass block finesse. How did he give up a sack, bro? Bust the cap. Rapper said with 6 fucking pancakes, bro. 332 pounds to do that for a guy, man. Let's get it back. We had to sit our guy Tommy Pickles. He was dominating way too much. 7 tackles, 6 TFLs, 3 sacks. Hello, nurse. 3 Green, 4 tackles, 2 TFLs, 2 sacks. Yo, a corner with 6 tackles is actually nasty. I don't like that. Duarte, tackle for us in the second spit, but love to see it. Well, if he could do this every game for me, boy, I ain't lying. He can do this for me every game, so. Kind of Wade, Green, Hightower. Athlete power record, baby. 304 pounds already. God damn. Pretty sure this is a true freshman. He shouldn't have been in the game. Damian Burt. Raymond Trailer, he's supposed to have been the starter. He's supposed to have been having an impact. That pick was bad, but I hurt. 99 power move, 99 tackle. I need it. 8 sacks as a squadron. Mark Carroll with a 69-yard pick 6. Aiden Atwell. Must be a transfer portal guy. No first fumbles. All right. Depth chart is jacked officially. Yo, to be a red shirt senior, 5th year. This nigga comes in his first year playing. That's 90 fucking goals. Insanity. Damn, you need one more break tackle, huh? Can he get it? He can. Gotta give him the ball some more. Damn, he's gonna need like what is that, 13 points to get that upgrade? Crazy. Who do we have it for? Should be 22. It's not. Wait, I ain't even redshirt my guys. Like, what the fuck? He's a 99? No, I've been so out of the loop, bro. Holy shit. Didn't realize Buddy was a 99 overall already. Well, get 1 year to play with him. 42 yards a catch. Oh, man. Earl Manley. All these true freshmen. That's crazy. Physical route runner, 232 pounds. Your possession. Oh, he's faster. Who's the better blocker, though? 61, 61, 56. Hmm. Well, well, well. Ford has no abilities. What you got? You got downhill. Hmm. Well, we got a left tackle that got team player. That's what's up. See, I knew my shit was. That nigga's playing out of position for no damn reason. Hmm. That's crazy. A 97 overall and a 92 overall backup. Nasty work. Bust a cap on that ass now. Rampersad. Offensive 5-star. He's probably going to dip. He didn't play true freshman year, and he's not playing this year or next year. Yeah, he's not playing. We got elite Dav left tackle, same class. He's not getting drafted this year. Yeah, you're cooked, buddy. You're cooked, buddy boy. Okay, this is where shit get crazy. These edges are wild. Favorite's good. He can start for sure. Right edge. I actually want him to start because his size. Jones is already 89. The interior fucking pass rush is insane. Really stood shit. Yeah. 91 power and 91 finesse though. Let him cook. Bobby Pickles. All right, all these guys got to get redshirted here. So Favorite starting. Jones. Hightower. Favorite starting. Okay. Hell, Pickles really went off, bro. We got 7 tackles for loss in 2 games. I didn't play the first one. All right, Will linebacker. Well, this is supposed to be Sam. This is supposed to be DeMarty for sure. Like, come on now. Crap. Cooler, Buddy Love. Bell Biv DeVoe should have been starting, bruh. Go Woods. Half the guy don't know who you are, sir. Not fast enough to play over here. Bingo, he's got instinct. Bell Biv DeVoe. Now you know. Hey, yo, slick. Blow. It drives me out of my mind. That's what I want there. 1, 2, and 3 in the nickel. Skaggs. Can you stay? Pretty sure I got somebody. Yeah, Holt goes up. Like, how do they put a true freshman over this 5-star 95 speed corner, brother? It was 4 overall higher. They both equally ass, but this nigga at least got 91 press. Were you a 5-star? He was. Damn. I leave him on the depth chart, right? Probably not. He's really not gonna play. Man, what the fuck? They really reset my shit. Carroll, Auto Rocket. See, that shit, EA. Stop smoking that dope. Bonzo Eason. Merriweather should be starting here. 98 speed, bro. That's fucking wild. All right, Preston. Make sure kicker and punter's right. 2 walk-ons that we've had for the last couple of years. All right. I actually like these 2 people in here. Kyrie Irving. Turning punts. That platinum shifty. Kickoff specialist. Long snapper. Are you the fast one? Yeah. The long snapper for us, bucko. Third down back. Here's the dilemma. We got 98 speed senior. He's a much better runner, though. It's that downhill. He's got shifty. Good hands for both. Route running's good for both. Pass block is only 26. Like, it's unfortunate. Well, you can't really deny 98 speed. Like no shit. All right, you can say power back. Power back number 2. Slot wide receiver Johnny Quest. Johnny Quest. All right, rush left end. I'm okay with Avery being there. He was super effective. Right side. Hmm. Mm, 86 block. That is good. Not gonna lie. Not going to lie to you. Sear Jones. Pressure from the interior. It's insane. Got the size, you got the weight, got the strength. People make the world go round. Hmm. Got everybody but right edges playing rush right in. Oh, Wade can play. Hightower definitely got to get on the field, bro. He's got to get on the field, bro. Got too many fucking guys, man. Too many guys, bro. Plus me with the +3 finesse move. Dang, that's 2. All right. Ah, man, I don't know who to put here, bruh. But this is up to 90. Crazy, crazy work. Hey, yo, why does this shit keep resetting, dog? Like, come on now, man. They Jones on that side. Hightower comes in as DT3. Okay, half the gotta go. Where's my guy, Schooler? Oh, yo, go. 6'5" in coverage with 88 speed. Hello, Anthony Barr. All right, slot is Davis and Merriweather. No, pretty sure we want Preston here. Robert knockout and flanky coverage. He just got Robert. That guy. Ah, only 88 speed. Never mind. Those tackles are locked up. Gadget over Martell for sure. Lamar Houston second. Houston, that is. Kyrie Irving third. Elite impact. Red shirts. You ain't playing. You ain't playing either, brother man. None of y'all see in the field, bro. Absolutely none of y'all. Matter of fact, I need a 6-1 to so everybody get a red shirt because you know what's gonna happen. 3 of these niggas is going pro. Four going pro. So it'll be up to y'all next year, boys. Definitely changing his first name to Cookie. Gonna change his first name to Wall. Be Wall Masters like the Clippers. He's playing. He's not. And, ooh, elite dev, eh? Cat's looking like Mr. Yates. Quickness is cat. He's never gonna get to fucking take off. Like that's so annoying. I don't recruit these guys, man. Never gonna get to recoup or take off. He might get to bronze 50-50. So gay, bro. So whack. Impact block can go up a lot though. Oh well. I don't need any offensive lineman to play this year. Didn't hyperbaric time chamber and cook up my boy. I'm gonna say we ain't bringing no D line. Beyond Forest, Damian Wade, 2 speed rushers. At least one got started. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Well, a guy I didn't redshirt actually ended up being a 95. So played great. Was an athlete wide receiver playing linebacker, bro. Got a thumper, a signal caller, and a lurker all in one draft. Well, class that is. You can red shirt, sir. 5-star. Another wide receiver, athlete. He should, he should be a great build. Ain't gonna lie. Might actually play him some, to be honest. 6'5" and that's secondary, 91 speed. Hello, Kyle Hamilton. They hit power looking like my boy. You 49, nigga. That's so ass. That shit might get up to 60. It might get up to 60, bro. That's crazy. He won't get hammer or aftershock, but he'll have knockout and blow up. That's good. And he'll have high ass catching too. So dare you to throw it to him. Yeah, he gonna play some this year. I ain't really sold on Auto Rocket. He was a 5-star corner, I believe. Yep, 5-star with impact dev, brother. Big get the ball hawk though for sure. Ball hawk. He might get to knockout, but meh. Qualifies for house call. Definitely get that upgrade too. So ball hawk, house call, robber. It's not a bad build. My guy, Merriweather. 98 speed, baby. You get faster though. You got a neck roll. Get the fuck out of here. Man's got a neck roll, dog. You get that shit up off him immediately. Immediately. A neck roll. Okay, not there. Oh, wait, is it? Oh, I'm not. I'm just tripping. Nope. Like, nigga. Unswaggy ass safety. Onzo Eason. Gonna play over Rocket. All right. What we got next? On the docket. Oregon. When is advanced though? Damn, then we got CPU Purdue, Michigan, CPU USC. At least we got a couple user games to end the season. This must be a locked-in game. I feel like I played Iowa the last game of the season every season. Oh, I'll get Auburn this year. Cool. Who's my out of conference game? Auburn, Colorado, and Miami. Damn, you couldn't put another user game on this shit for me, nigga? What the hell is Arizona State in the Big Ten? What the fuck? Ah, fuck, nigga. You're not in the race. Oh, okay then. Got an 82 overall freshman quarterback in the Heisman race. Why? Why? Don't understand. Don't get it, man. What's my quarterback stats from that first game, bro? 3 touchdowns, no picks. All right. 1.9? We'll have to take off on somebody. For real. We gonna have to take off on somebody. Oh, DeAndre Hopkins got a couple catches in the first game. Oh, D-Hop Jr. Had no idea Buddy would grow to be at 99 speed. Tommy Pickles leading the team with sacks and TFLs. The Pickers, the CP, baby. All right, some people still got fucking what's the name, so let's use these points. Get a little faster with it. Let's go ahead and crash out for that one more dot. Gold dot for him. Good everywhere else, to be honest. Please did 3. Oh. Got one more slot to get. Maybe they had to put him at 95 overall. Get him drafted first round. 96 brick tackle, platinum extender, still get sacked. I don't understand it. He getting drafted this year too, for sure. All platinum abilities, except workhorse. Carrington. He cares. Ington. Hmm. Oh, he might come back for his senior year. He can't go up in overall at all, though. He ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. Great. Powers uncapped. Run blocking is not that sucks, but he's a pass blocker, so it's fine. Won't get quick drop either. Power and pass block. IQ was high enough. Probably who's going to be starting center next year. Starting left tackle. Starting center. We need our left guard. And a right guard. He'll be back. This is probably left guard and right guard right here. Okay. O-line's good. We're only going for abilities, man. Yeah. Play action shield. Platinum pocket shield. I'd rather get this one gold first. Yeah. All right. Alexander Cookus. Hocus pocus, nigga. Hmm. He can get platinum quick jump. Okay. Cookus needs some more cooking. The green is already ready to ball for sure. Man, get the 95, 96 speed. That's insane. Gotta get that takedown for you, though. Damn, IQ was capped like shit. So was his moves, but I mean, he's a speed demon coming off that edge, baby. A lot of versatility of these two, bro. He really needs some speed, though. Ain't gonna get much faster. Don't need much, though. Try to get to gold duress as well. Don't need that. You need that. Couldn't have done this shit, my boy. 7 tackles in the TFL? Alright. Ain't do shit last year. Not quite ready yet, but he's still decent. Ooh, 97 overall. Let's see. Hell, the same class, same recruiting class, with 11 overall higher. Started. It's insane. It's truly wild. Woof. Run stopping is capped, huh? Damn, he can't get grip breaker either. Well, get an upgrade on grip breaker, that is. Nigga, why didn't you get cut? He literally is not hitting none of these abilities. Normal, normal, impact, impact. Yuck. At least we have Tommy Pickles next year, too. Tommy P. Oh, I need this. Yeah, I need that, boy. Mhm. I think this is a transfer portal guy. Mm. Powers capped. Great. They're getting cut next year, buddy.